Hello and welcome, I'm Khai and today we'll be playing Event Zero. Let's get right into it. So from what I've heard, this is kind of a puzzle game based around speaking to an AI that has the ability to learn and respond to you appropriately. We're all obsessed by being, someone, something, somewhere, being in a particular state of consciousness, health, mind, being for and from, being with, being without. You are not an exception. Very existential in my opinion so far. For as long as you could remember, the pronoun that best described you had been he. Of course, I am a male. You were very particular about it. Like everyone else, you called planet Earth your home, but you weren't like most of your peers. You spent your childhood in a hippie commune, because, quite frankly, that's where I'm from. First California, then the United States ceased to exist. The world itself became a hypertrophy commune, both disproving and confirming everything you stood for. You moved to San Francisco. Okay, so this is interesting. Those childhood memories, however painful, gave you some solace. They meant you were someone, and you intended to keep it that way. So we're losing some of the United States. Armstrong made a step on the moon, and suddenly everybody wanted to be part of something. You witnessed the nation-states pop out of existence. Selenites became the privileged class of citizens. They were the minority who had traveled into space. It was hard to reconcile the modern world with the early days in the commune. The United Earth government paid for your college. Oh my god. So all of the nations on Earth have become a United Earth government dedicated to space travel and man, I wish I lived in this universe. You wanted to... Well, I mean, making a difference doesn't seem like a thing, because, I mean, we've got a United Earth government. You know, they've made their differences. They've obviously reconciled. Give back to the society. They're paying for your college. I'd say there's enough people giving back to society. So, you know what? I want to see what the rest of the universe looks like. This is going to be kind of a selfish goal, but I mean, I just want to see what it's like. Soon you joined the International Transport Space Lines as a flight engineer assistant. You spent years training before finally getting your shot. An old man wearing a blue flight jacket approached you after one of the mock launch exercises. He presents himself as Kurt Taylor, president of the ITS. It's an honor to finally meet you, Mr. Taylor. Kurt invited you to his office and closed the door behind you. He didn't ask you to sit. You know, I'm going to sit down anyway. This is going to be my office soon enough. This is exactly why I selected you. I love him whose soul is lavish, who wants no thanks and does not give back, for he always bestows and desires not to keep for himself. He asked you to be a part of the mission to Europa. Despite the niche quote, you decided to say yes. I'm assuming that word's niche. I've never seen it spelled, honestly. So this must be Europa here, this moon. There had already been 10 Europa missions. The new one was to be called Europa 11. This time they wanted to send a manned lander down to the surface. I just wanted to be part of something. The act of being in and of itself is not the problem. It's just that some ways of being are incompatible with the others. We get obsessed by them and miss out on everything else. We came a long way from the commune. Hearing the launch countdown made you feel anxious. It wasn't the fear of going to space. You'd been looking forward to that. It was something else. A thought kept bugging you. It was September 6, 2012. Humankind had never been more united. You, on the other hand, were utterly alone. As for building relationships 390 million miles away from Earth, well, let's just say it wasn't going to be that straightforward. And we're coming into view of this space station. You were on your way to the system bay when the ship first entered the Europa orbit. The central alarm went off and the red lights blinded you. The AI of Europa 11 had invoked a code red security protocol. All personnel had to go to the bridge. This meant you as well. You reached the end of the hallway, but the door closed right in front of you. You asked the AI to let you go to the bridge. The AI of the ship told you that the path to the bridge wasn't safe and that you had to evacuate immediately. What's going on? A synthetic voice said that trying to get to the bridge had been too risky. It wanted you to evacuate. You ran to the escape pod bay. Everyone else turned out to be faster than you. Only one capsule remained docked. It got sealed and attached as soon as you got in. I think we made it out. You could see the other escape capsules getting away from Europa 11. You tried to hail them. But but no one answered. The other capsules drifted idly, uncontrolled. They were all empty. You tried to reach the command center. A signal had reached the Earth, and you even got a signal back, but it was white noise. The communications were jammed. Your pod was about to leave the orbit. In a code red scenario, the AI of Europa 11 was at the wheel of all escape pods. This was supposed to give the crew enough time to get into their EVA suits. The screen turned blue, which meant the AI had let go. You felt a shock. The debris was hitting your capsule. The Europa 11 mission was over. The big dot on the radar had split into hundreds of smaller dots before disappearing for good. You needed a moment to process that. I don't think anybody else got off the ship. You just sat there not knowing what to do next. Cycles went by. You tried to establish communication with someone, whistling your favorite Beatles songs into the microphone. One day you heard back. The music was coming from out of the speakers. A sad female voice sung about the end of the world. You hurried to open the radar app.
It's the end of the road. It was a hard trick.
Listen to that.
You didn't choose the easy way.
You've been alone for all this time.
It's the end of the world.
There it was. A spaceship. One of those experimental tourist monstrosities from the 80s. What was it doing there? What was it all singing about? And most importantly, was docking it a good idea? I figured you didn't have much of a choice.
Hey, Judy, hey. All the stars and look at you.
Such a somber voice. I've always enjoyed music like this. Music like this, stuff like from Fallout that used music from the early 30s and 40s and stuff like that. It always had a connection to me. Something that I've always enjoyed. It always gave me memories, feelings, emotions that I knew weren't mine, but something that just made me feel very familiar with the era. I always wanted to see what it was like. I mean, it had its bads, I understand, but I just wanted to experience the goods of that era. Maybe it felt more like home. Okay, here we go. We got some movement controls now. Oh, wow. This pod looks a lot bigger than it did a moment ago. Alright. Neat. Alright, this is interesting. Highlight over stuff. Emergency re-entry medical kit. EVA suit, standard issue, but it's the old models. Oh. This must be our AI. Create a new login. Okay, well, Kaibal seems like a rather appropriate login. You want to keep Kaibal as your new login? Yeah. Sweet. Okay. So I'm now part of the ship. Oh. How curious. Well, hello. What's your name? Kaizen, okay, Nandi. Who was Nandi? Oh, Nandi was a sweet and great friend. Okay, what happened to Nandi? Oh, that's a shame. Okay, well, I guess we'll go ahead and move on from there, I suppose. Can you open this door? Indeed you are. But... okay. That's nice. Misisaka. Okay. Who is Miss Isaka? Oh, no, her name is Nandi Isaka, I see, okay. One of the chief engineers of the ITS Corporation, okay. Well, okay, is there anyone else aboard? Okay, perhaps that... Maybe she's saying that nobody else is here. Are you alone? Oh. Oh, okay. So, is anyone else here? I imagine you are the AI. That's true. Alrighty then. Okay, can you open this door? Let's just get back to that. Oh, okay, well, at least I'm learning something. I'm not sure what I'm learning, however, but at least as long as it works, I'm not really too agitated about it. Okay, nice dark room. Fantastic. Oh, an ad. ITS.
Do you dream of distant planets, stars, and galaxies?
Yeah.
Do you crave real adventure?
That'd be nice.
Are you ready for the most transformative experience of your life?
Sure. Alright. So, Kaizen, this is a lovely room. Yes, it is. It's very nice. Wish I could type better. Thank you. Oh, I'm your partner now. Okay. Well, I mean, as long as, you know, she's cool with me. So, are there any passengers? Yes. I'm not sure what you're going. Where are you going with this? Oh, well, okay. Yeah, that makes sense. I mean, you are everywhere, indeed. Okay, so, can we move on? What's that door? D3. Okay, can you open D3? Oh, well, I mean, thanks, but I need to contact some, Earth. Yeah, I need to contact Earth. Yeah. It's definitely what I would like to do. Thank you very much. Oh, that's very cute. Alright, Kaizen. Hey, I'll just go. I guess I won't be going back to my ship. Alright, Kaizen, what's up? Myself. Oh, okay. How can I help us? Well, I'm a life person. Okay, so how can I help? I mean, I might as well help. Okay. What do you need me to do? Okay, can you open D3? Okay, go on. What is it? Okay, well, that seems like a simple enough goal. I mean, trigger the... Okay, well, wait. Singularity drive. I don't like the... Oh, okay. Why should I do this? All the more reason why I should ask you, why should I do this? That seems like something I want. Can it take us to Earth? Okay. I got you, Kaizen. So, okay, I'll help. Oh, I see. So she's saying that the drive is starting to break up, and I see. She wants me to trigger it well away from Earth. Okay. Can you open the door? Okay. Well, that's where we're going to stop for now. Definitely going to continue playing this game, but thank you all for watching. Remember to like, subscribe, and you all have a good day.